Good morning. This is Vanessa Croy with KENS 5. We're on the scene of an armored truck robbery. You can see over here where that truck is parked behind that police tape. On the other side of that ATM machine, you can see where that ATM machine has been broken open. It's hanging, the box hanging off the side. We are right now waiting for an update from police. They are here on the scene to give us an update to find out exactly what happened and if they know where these suspects are who allegedly tried to break into this ATM machine. But once again, you can see the armored truck sitting there at that ATM machine. We're at the intersection of Austin Highway and Harry Wurzbach Road, where it is a parking lot of an Advance Auto Parts store, but there is a Wells Fargo ATM machine on the side of the parking lot, and that appears to be where that robbery happened. Now, we do see members from the robbery task force out here gathering evidence, trying to figure out how this happened. We do not have any updates at this time of where how those drivers are doing if they were injured, but we do see two people from Brink Security standing along the side of the crime scene. But we are still waiting for an update from police to find out what is going on. Once again, we are on the scene of an armored truck robbery here at the intersection of Austin Highway and Harry Wurzbach Road. Any minute now, San Antonio police will be giving us an update. Stay with us right here for the latest news and what happened out here.
Gene, are you live on Facebook or no?
We are live.
Okay, okay.
I'll have it open.
Yeah, ready? Is this media? KSAT? Good. Okay. Officer Nick Solis, Public Information Officer, NICK-SOLIZ. Okay, at approximately 9:51 a.m., officers were dispatched to the 1500 block of Austin Highway for a robbery in which an armored vehicle was doing its rounds here on the 1500 block of Austin Highway when an unknown vehicle pulled up behind the armored vehicle, in which two suspects, unknown, got out of the vehicle and proceeded to rob the armored truck employees at gunpoint. Now, it was a very they did give them commands to get on their knees. They were very violent. No shots were fired. They did rob the vehicle. They went back into their vehicle and took off in an unknown direction right now. So there's a lot of unknowns in this robbery. We do know that it was an aggravated robbery, and we ask that anybody in this Austin Highway area that was here around the time of 9:50 to please contact our robbery department at 210-207-0300 with any information right now. Also, just a PSA, we do ask anybody who, this was an armored truck, right? They're employees, they're armed, they could protect themselves. But this could be anybody out there that's at a ATM or getting money out of the bank. People can follow you, which we call juggings. Just always be careful. Always know where all four corners of your vehicle are. People who are coming up at you. This is a lesson learned for everybody to just be careful when you're dealing with any kind of ATMs or money inside your personal vehicles.
Nick, you said it was violent. They had to get on their knees. Were they actually pulled out of the vehicle?
No, so I believe that they were outside of the vehicle making their type of rounds there when the suspects got out of their vehicle and gave them commands to get on their knees, get face down, and while they conducted a robbery.
So they got them by surprise?
They got them by surprise, yes.
And they did display weapons?
They did display a weapon.
Are we looking at one individual?
Right now we're looking at two suspects. We think we don't know the race at this time. There's very limited information. It happened so quick. That's why we have our robbery detectives back here. They're trying to get anything they can to help in this case. It was very quick.
Were they wearing masks?
Yeah, we don't even know that, Alex. That's why we just urge everybody to call a robbery unit.
And did they take out the money out of the ATM, or did they go into the armored truck itself?
So that right now is the question. We know that there was some kind of monetary value taken. We just don't know how much and where it was taken from. No.
And do you know what kind of guns were used?
No.
And how were the armored truck employees, how they
They seem to be calm. I know when we were talking to them earlier. I mean, I feel like anybody would be shooken up. When this happened, it took them by surprise. I'm sure they're trying their best to do the best job they could. But in this instance, when it comes at you like that at a surprise, I mean, it's uncomfortable for anyone. Yeah. No shots were fired. No.
And I'm assuming that ATM has a camera. Were detectives able to detect anything?
Yeah, so that's something that detectives will be able to get in contact with the ATM company to see if that can help us in this case. I mean, yeah, definitely.
Last question. We're looking for a certain type of vehicle and maybe a direction of flight.
Yeah, so that's what, in this case, it's crazy that we don't have a known direction of flight or a vehicle. It happened so quick. As soon as they got out and they pulled behind the car, they made them get down and turn around, right? I mean, or get down and face down. So it's just, we're looking for any kind of tips right now, because this was, I mean, all robberies are violent and aggravated robbery at gunpoint. This was, definitely a violent one and it happened quick. So just everyone be careful out there, and thank you.
Have you seen anything else in the same memo recently?
No, we haven't seen an uptick in these. I mean, I can get you the stats of robberies in the area, but this in particular, no. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.